Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to Two Tangled Skeins. We are March 2nd, 2013. This is episode 30. I'm Sue, also known as Crafty Knitter 7. I'd like to welcome back returning viewers and welcome any new viewers. We hope you enjoy the ride.
Yep. And I'm Kari, also known as Jaded Ender. And you can find us on YouTube, Blip, and iTunes under Two Tangled Skeins, TWO. And on Twitter as number 2 Tangled Skeins. And then our blog, which has all of our show notes and all of that at twotangledskeins.wordpress.com. And please come join our Ravelry group. We're up over 350 now, Matt?
Yep.
And we'll be doing another draw at 400.
Yes. So, join away.
Yep, exactly. And if you're not on Ravelry, what are you doing? Why are you not on Ravelry?
You need to come to join the addiction.
Put it on pause.
And go.
Go. And then come back. Because I've met a bunch of
And join our group. And
yeah,
come back.
while you're at it. I've met a bunch of people recently who are like, yeah, I knit all the time. And they have no idea about Ravelry.
We need to rectify this in the world. Something is going wrong.
I don't understand.
But be prepared that when you do go on, you can be a little addicted.
Just wee tad.
Just a wee tad. It's like crack for knitters. Anyway.
Yep.
So, let's start off. FOs. I don't have any, but Kari does.
Yes, I do.
So, you starting a row?
No, I just finished a row.
Perfect.
Because yes, I am doing color work without a chart.
She's insane.
This has already been established. I have a black sock.
You have 2 black socks.
Yes, actually I do. I have 2 black socks.
Yay.
Which one has yarn barf coming out the top. Because the ends are not yet woven in. But that's okay. I have finished black socks.
Yes.
For her son, who has
Massive
feet. He needs to grow smaller feet. It's standard toe up with a short row heel, 2x2 ribbing on the cuff.
That's pretty much it.
That's it. And it's Croy.
Croy 4-ply.
Yep, Croy 4-ply. Good solid yarn. We'll probably wear like steel wool.
Which is good.
Which is good because these are hockey skates for a teenager.
Hockey skates? Hockey socks for skates.
Hockey socks for skates. Yes.
What size needles?
2.75, which is a US 2.
Yes. Got that one right.
We have a gauge this time that has the conversions. And we have a peanut gallery again, just in case anyone's wondering about the laughter in the background.
Yes. Who's our needle gauger?
Yeah.
Who corrects Kari, I should say. Oh, wait. Have you corrected me? I don't know.
Yes.
Who corrects both of us?
Please stand by yarns.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Yeah. She's our fact checker.
Yeah.
It's Lynn told baby bye-bye.
Hello.
There, hand. That's all you're going to get.
Because apparently she won't come on camera.
I said if you weren't going to come over and record today that I would try and get her on camera. You should have heard the high-pitched squeal she let out yesterday. She's like,
you're funny.
I wasn't feeling too well last night, so this episode almost didn't happen.
Yeah. So, yay! Finished socks.
Finished socks. Because, you know, knitting on black socks is oh so fun. But about my speed this week, because I have not had a lot of sleep in the last 2 weeks.
And that's probably about all you could have handled.
Yeah.
So, and commission knitting, so hey.
Works for me.
Because she loves me.
Yep.
And while you're talking, do you want to talk about your on the needles?
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's just because I would have knit. Big selfish.
Honestly, the black socks were what I worked on most of the week, and Ravelry has a new function on their homepage where it comes up with suggestions, and it's, I find, loosely based on...
Sorry.
It's getting a little cold for closing the window. It's like -4 outside.
Do you want it closed all the way?
No, that's fine. I should say -4 Celsius, not Fahrenheit. I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit, but not into the negatives.
Socks. Mitts.
Mitts. These are mitts. Because there's a thumb hole right there. These were something that came up on mine, and I've kind of been going with the knitting recently. I just haven't had...
And she saw those and went, "Wee!"
Yeah, I saw these and went,
Literally,
mine!
that was last Saturday while we were uploading.
Yes, it was, because
Yeah.
I saw them and basically went home, bought the pattern, and found yarn. Because I had the green in my stash, and the white is from a pair of partially finished mittens that I ripped out, and because I wanted to start these instead. These are going to be my, yes, those are the mitts. They are the Shamrock Mittens by Marianne Stevens. I think the pattern is $6 US.
Ish, yeah.
It's around that range, but it's very well written, has really nice big charts. I'd show you, but copyrights and all of that. It has nice big clear charts. And for a colorwork pattern, it is actually very easy. It's not,
Sorry.
for a colorwork pattern,
Okay.
because it is only 2 colors and it's repeats of the same design. Because you can see it's shamrocks. I want these done for the 14th, St. Patty's Day.
17.
17th. Something like that.
I'm married to an Irishman.
Oh, right.
I need to know these dates.
So yeah.
I just really like green beer.
Yeah, there's that.
Oh god, the shamrock shakes are back at McDonald's.
Yay.
What is it made out of?
I don't know.
It's kind of almost minty flavored, but kind of not.
But kind of not.
Although I will say, the absolute worst thing they've ever come out with as far as a shake goes is they had the Cadbury cream eggs at one point.
That was awful.
Oh my god.
That was awful.
These came out back when I was late high school, early. It would have been around 2000.
It was.
We were in a McDonald's at like 3 in the morning. We were the sober ones in the McDonald's. I will say this. And we had ordered one of these things. Just to see how it tasted. 3 of us had ordered.
Did you finish it?
One of them. No. We gave it to the stoners who had come in right after us. Who basically went, oh my god, this is not good.
Yeah, with the stoner.
Yeah, when the stoners admit that it's not good.
It's not good and it should never come back.
No. Yet they kept bringing it back. It was an abomination.
Anyhow, off topic.
Moving right along. I've also been informed that putting a Cadbury cream egg in your coffee is a bad idea. Just go with that one and don't ever do it.
Okay.
But yes, this is what I've been working on. This is the first mitten, and
Heard.
I was hoping to have it done for today, but
Yeah. You're there. You're getting there.
refer back to tired. I've been coming home and going to bed most nights.
You know, I'm just gonna. Why not?
Sure.
Okay, this fits you, right?
Yes, yes it does.
I guess because the needles. Look.
They are a little tight on me because it's
Pretty.
supposed to be a woman's medium-ish.
But I can see that it's gonna stretch.
Yeah.
So.
So they're a little tight on me because I have, man hands.
Oh, I'm slowly working this here. Oh, I was trying to be careful.
It's knitting in sock wool.
She rips her needles out on a regular basis.
True.
Yeah.
All right. So.
But yeah, that's
all you have on.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
and these are on 2.25, which is a
No.
US 2.5s, which is
Thank
US 1.5.
Good girl.
Good girl. We got the. Well, we had to check the needle size before we recorded. Peanut Gallery's gonna have to leave soon, is what you're looking at, right?
Peanut Gallery might be getting a needle to the leg as well.
Peanut Gallery's driving you home.
You do.
I can take the bus.
Anyhow, what I have on the needles,
Or hit
I
Sean
have
for a
a-
ride.
a half-finished object, which is the Basic Rib Sock by Kate Aderly. So, I guess you can. I'm not really good at this whole. I'll get it closer so you can see. This way. There we go. And it is out of Hobbit Garden Socks That Rock in their silky base, knit on 2.75 millimeters, which is a US 2.
Hobbit Garden's the name of the colorway, by the way.
Sorry, colorway. So as you can see, it looks like a Hobbit garden, and it's silk, and it's just squishy. So I've been working on that. I think that first sock took me 2 weeks, and I'm sitting on my yarn, and I've got the second sock on. The other thing I've been working on is last week in the episode we asked for people to post shawl ideas. So I ended up choosing a shawl.
Yes, and the only reason that I haven't actually started another shawl is because I've already packed all of my lace weights.
Yeah.
Which was probably a smart idea to pack the yarn as one of the first things on my part, because I have a serious case of startitis right now.
So this is the Easy Peasy Shawl 2.0. Is that good?
Yep.
So I'm knitting this out of the same yarn that my sweater is made of, which is the Knit Picks Swish? I always want to say Swish DK. So as you can see, the stockinette part, the ribbing part, and then you've got this is called the lace part. So I'm getting along. I just cast that on last night before going to knit night. And so I knit most of it at knit night, but I did the lattice. It looks more like a lattice, I think.
Yeah.
It says lace, but
well, it is lace. It is lace by definition, because, you know, it's got holes.
And it is on my 4.0, which is a US 6 signatures. Got matching green stitch markers. It's awesome. There, look. They match. I don't know if you can see the green.
She was being teased last night for matching her stitch markers
to my needles.
See, I do that all the time, and no one said boo to me.
Nope, because they're scared of you.
Yeah, I was going to say possibly because I have pointy sticks and I'm not afraid to use them.
It's knit, the yarn calls for a 5.0, but there was no way. I was knitting with these, and I like the way it's coming out. And once it's blocked, it's gonna be gorgeous. And I have this, actually, yes. I have this in my Art by Anna bag, which I absolutely love. Got a pull tab here. It's got a little clip here that you can hook onto whatever, or hook stuff onto it, your keys or anything. It's got a nice insert. There's a pocket inside. It's awesome. And my socks are in another bag, which we'll talk about later. So that's all I have on the needles. On the wheel.
Okay, maybe not entirely without the pattern, because I just hit a point. I don't know what I am.
So on the wheel, I have my Knitty and Color Sunburst. So as you can see, this is where my end is. So I have my Knitty and Color Sunburst. I just started that. Well, I started before March 1st because I'm not going to qualify anyway for prizes. So I'm loving how it's coming out. I had a little bit of a mishap spinning, but finally it's working on my wheel. I can call it my wheel now. It's 2/3 paid because I bought it from her. Squee. That's all I have. Next, the Knitty and Color Cal Knit Along, Crochet Along, Spin Along started on March 1st. So there is a thread for progress. So go ahead and put in your progress, what you're knitting, what you're spinning, how it's looking, anything you want to talk about, there's a progress thread. I also started a thread for people who purchase Knitty and Color yarn or fiber, because those are the people, if you bought, you qualify for prizes, but anybody can knit along with anything from Knitty and Color or spin along, it doesn't matter. Yes, we kind of let it open, but we figured since we actually got together with Sarah from Knitty and Color and chose colors, we want to make sure the people who did buy for this will earn prizes of some sort.
Exactly.
So we're thinking of a set of my stitch markers. Kari would do her usual dollar amount pattern and probably some yarn. So I think Crystal said she's gonna donate some yarn for that.
Yep.
So
and we will start discussing prizes as March goes on.
Yeah. Because it's the March along for Kari's birthday month.
Yep.
Her birthday's on the 23rd.
Yes.
Whew, got that right. It's on the 23rd, so yay! And yeah, all the shawl patterns that people have been posting on the threads have been awesome. Yeah, I look at the ones that are posted in her thread and go, oh my god, shoot me now. I can't even think about looking at something. Like the one with the dragon, you said was so, it's easy.
Yeah.
But it looks...
Oh yeah, it looks real...
so complicated.
Then again, I'm coming from a background where I did, like when I first learned, I knit, but not a whole lot. I crocheted for years and years and years. Like I was crocheting for almost 20 years when I started really knitting. And I would do lace work, like, what is it called? I want to say filigree, but that's not it.
Filet lace.
No.
Fillet, like it's Fillet, I think is the name of the place.
No, that's not what I'm thinking of. But basically those ones that have, patterns, like an actual picture into the lace. And I did those.
If you remember what it's called, post it on the episode thread.
Yeah, I'll try and find an example or whatever. Actually, Lynn is actually right. It's filet. Sorry.
She's right again.
Apparently I need
say?
more coffee.
It's been known to happen.
Humongo coffee. I have coffee too. It's in my I Can Has Yarn mug that I got at Stitches last year. Does it say who it's by?
It does, but I can't read it.
Isn't that what you're thinking?
Polly.
No.
No, okay.
Polly, Pawley. So, yay.
But yeah, I did fillet crochet for years. So I've done
something like that you can do in your sleep.
Not quite, but it's not as...
It's scary.
It's not as scary as some of the other stuff. But oh my god, there's a few on there. I'm actually surprised that only one person mentioned nebbling.
Needling. Well, I like it because there's a lot of patterns and a lot of them are really easy because I like the easy stuff. And some of them have some lace in it. I mean, this is simple, but it looks,
Yeah.
it looks awesome. What else was I going to say? And now I've got a lot of those patterns are in my queue.
Oh yeah,
So-
same here. Enabling.
Yeah.
Which, actually, speaking of enabling, I have no idea why this reminded me, but because somebody is going to ask what I'm wearing.
Right.
Because I know somebody will ask. This is my peacock feather shawl, which is fully beaded. Whoops, don't touch Lynn with this.
It's alpaca?
It's alpaca.
Yes.
She's allergic.
It's drops lace, which
Fully
is
beaded.
It's fully beaded. All of these holes have or a lot of the holes have beads in them.
I don't think we could get that close enough
No.
to see that.
I can barely see them.
Yeah.
Which was how I wanted it. I wanted it to just have a little bit of bling. But yeah, that's what it is. It's alpaca and
Gorgeous.
silk, I think is what.
You were working on that at Stitches, weren't you?
Yes.
Did you have that on the needles before I met you, or it was after?
After.
After, okay. So, and what I'm wearing is the calligraphy cardigan,
Which I need to pull mine out and
which
finish it.
she knit for me for Rhinebeck, and it's by Hand of Fettig.
Yes.
It's knit out of the same yarn that I'm knitting my shawl out of. So I love it. It's merino. It's squishy. I wear it, even wear it to bed sometimes. Anyway, so enabling bags.
We has them.
We have beautiful. What do you call these? Japanese knot bags?
Yeah, Japanese
knot bags. They are bigger than your standard one. They're 9 by 9. So they're 9 by 9.
Mine has squirrels, and it has possums with babies.
And owls and bears and
It has possums.
Now we just need to find some pug
it
fabric.
has a really
Yes.
nice. I love the inside too. It's very well made. It's
Oh yeah.
big. Like I have, like this
Well, I had this, which has got, there's 2 balls of yarn in there
is
currently.
yeah, and like you can see how big it is. That's
And
half
both
a ball
of
of soft
these.
yarn.
In here with room left over.
So they are made by Freedom, the number 4 in U, who is Diane Lancier, who is on Ravelry. She also has a group called The Knotted Bag, and she has an Etsy shop by the same name. And I linked her last week, and I'll link her again this week. But
Yeah,
they're
really
awesome.
well
She
made.
gave us these bags as was I talking about them last week?
Yes,
I was.
because she was going to drop them off.
Yeah,
for
so she dropped them off on the Sunday, so absolutely gorgeous. And she
And-
made one with sheep that I could have got, but I didn't.
I really like hers because they have nice, like they've got really big handles which fit over, again, man hands. I am not a small woman. I'm also not a short woman either. So, it's got nice big handles because a lot of the bags I find, they'll sit right here. Like they'll go over my hands,
too
but
tight.
they sit right here, so it's hard to pull the yarn out.
This one's like,
This,
you
yeah,
slide
I can
like
get
you
it up
wear-
on my,
you wear it as a bag almost.
yeah, I can get it up onto my elbow. which oddly enough is where I wear them, along with things like my dog's leash. I put his leash up here.
And she just made a new bag for spinning fiber, and people who want to put the fiber on the inside, it's like a polyester.
Oh, neat. Okay.
So it's the same bag, except the inside is the polyester, so it doesn't snag your fiber. So if you go on her Ravelry group, you'll see those. She has one in there.
I'm gonna have to look at those.
Yeah, nice. And they're not bad for pricing. I think these are 26.
I think so, yeah.
I think it's 26, and I think the one's for spinning because it's a different fiber on the fabric. Why do I keep saying fiber? Because you can put fiber in it. So yeah, we love the bags, Diane. Thank you very much for donating them to the podcast. So those are the perks. But anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
A short show today.
I'm moving in a month, so you can expect very little knitting progress out of me. Because I am not packed at all.
She needs to get packing. Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it for today. Short show, but at least we did one.
Yep.
Right? And it's episode 30, which is, I love it.
Halfway to 60.
Okay. Alrighty.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Anyway, so happy knitting and see you next week.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.